Good evening, everybody, and welcome to week 4 of the Vectors Sim Racing League. Live on Vectors Vision, we're going to be at Bristol Baby, but not the way you think. It's actually Bristol Baby on dirt. So, we're going to add another wrinkle. Garrett has made this season to where the first 5 races are completely different. We've had the short track racing. We've had the restrictor plate racing. And then last week, down in Austin, we did a little road course racing. And all 3 weeks, we've had 3 different winners. So week 4 from Bristol, can we make it 4 different winners through 4 weeks? I sure hope so. You see right there on your screen the VSRL playoff outlook after race 3 of 10 from the Circuit of the Americas. Sean Langton, in dominant fashion, put his monster Ford into victory lane. Dylan Bryant won at USA International, and Morgan Cook won the Daytona. Those are your 3 that are locked in. You have Ross Phillips, who's plus 20. Garrett Helmlinger's plus 17. Brian Edwards in the 3. He's 8 over the cut line. Larry Dickerson is plus 6 over the cut line. And then number 5, Jamie Griffin, he is currently 3 above the 96 of Josh McKinney. And then right down there you see if you're 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, you can easily still get flipped and put up above that line. But I'll be honest with y'all, as you can hear my voice, I had a pretty interesting weekend. So my voice is still not recovered. So if I sound a little off, just kind of go with me on this little ride I'm about to go on tonight, because I don't know how perfect I'm going to be sounding, to be honest with you. Oh, sorry about that awkward silence. I was trying to see what we were doing here, but I think they're gonna let him do this warm up. Yeah, so they are gonna do the warm up. So I'm actually gonna send it back to that. Yeah, I'm gonna send it back to the starting screen, give y'all a little music while we wait for this to go green. Once the trucks are on track and they're pacing, I will bring you back live. You're watching Vectors Vision live from Bristol, baby, for the VSRL Truck Race on Dirt. Alright, well, hang on, let me get these off my screen so I can show you the cars. But, we're going to do a little through the field. Starting on pole, the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. Starting second, the number 1, Ross Phillips. Starting 7th. Last week's winner from Road America, the 7 of Sean Langton. He hasn't quite joined yet, but he'll be starting 3rd. Starting 4th is the 51 of Morgan Cook. That's week 1's winner. Starting in 5th, 74 of Brian Hennings. Starting in 6th is the 58th Thad Miller. You see him right there in that all white Dance Ranch. Starting in 7th, the 3 of Brian. Missing the start is the 65 of Austin Livingston. That's unfortunate. 9th is the 5 of Jamie Griffin. And the week 2 winner, you see him in 18 right there, starting 10th. 11th is his teammate Larry Dickerson, starting 12th in the 44 is Luigi Diaz Gonzalez. We're going to change it up a little bit. I don't really know how these angles are going to look, but we're going to try some of these, start clicking around. See, Garrett's rocking that last thing we need. I'll get into that a little later, but pace truck is off.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out, and we are rolling from Bristol Dirt. 100 laps. Looks like the 77 did not get a very good start, but he's going to whip it down, run that bottom line. He's got the 1. That seems really loud in my ear. He's got the 1. Jumps out in front. Ross Phillips will take the lead. Looks like Garrett's still stuck to the bottom. The 7, Sean Langton's going to go around the outside of him. And they'll drop him back. So you see the leader. Ross Phillips. And that purple and white Taco Bell race machine. Really whipping around that top line. You got some way up there. You got some way up there next to that wall where that dirt is still a little looser. So we're riding on here with Morgan Cook and Garrett Helmlinger, kind of flips between them. You see he's jumping up there and trying to use some of that cushion he's got near that wall where that dirt is starting to pile up. And he gets way too high. That's going to be in the wall, obviously. I think everybody's going to be working at that top. I'm a little bit... Well, I like what the 7. Sean Langton's already making some moves up here. You see he's putting those rear tires way up there by that wall. Looks like he's just kissing that right rear quarter panel against that wall as he's trying to catch up here to Ross Phillips. See where the 77 made some contact with the wall. We rode on board with him when he did that. Morgan Cook starting to get up a little bit higher, closer to that wall as well. Looks like he's finding just on the edge of comfort there. I'm anxious to see how much the track wears in up there closer to that. And see how much of that dirt gets worked away, as we are already 10 laps in. This will be a quick race in my opinion. Let's see the 77. Well, actually, look at the 18. 18's making some moves. He's up real high on that wall. He's going to try to do a crossover here on the 51. Doesn't quite get it turned on up underneath. He'll drift it on around. See, Dylan Bryant's already picked up 5 positions. Started in 10th. He's already sitting P5. What? What you want, Jacob? If you say something about my voice, I already said it before. I'm struggling. It was... Austin, I think, missed his start. I'm pretty sure Austin missed... I don't know how you missed it on the grid, but he missed the start of the race, so he's already 4 laps down. So, not sure how, but I do believe that is what happened to the 65.
Alright, man, caution is out.
Oh, see, the caution is out. I couldn't tell you who. So we're going to hit previous crash. Up. Yep. Pretty easy there. He just lost the back end. Running a little bit lower. And that's the 44 Luigi Diaz Gonzalez. First time I've seen him. And VSRL. So I just think he kind of lost the back end there. Stepped around on him. Hey Jacob, legit question. Do I need to add in more car audio? Or leave it where it is, because I feel like my voice just isn't projecting as well as normal. So I didn't want to crank in too much car sound. So does that mean crank in more car sound, or are you agreeing that it's good? Alright, let's see here. Oh, they're pacing right now, but... Agreed. I haven't really gotten a laps remaining. I still see the lights are on the pace truck. Oh, they finally turned off. So there we go. 1 lap to green. So it looks like it's about 5 pace laps before they go back. I'm interested to see that the one took the bottom when I saw how good the restart was for him earlier on the top when the 77 Garrett Hemmler could not get rolling. But we shall see.
Green, green, green.
John Langton, I thought he was going to try a slide job there. Didn't quite get it done. See, the one looks like he made contact with the wall. It's a little bit more crinkled in that right rear compared to before. "23 laps completed." See, Morgan Cook, he got around. I do sound like an Italian godfather. Smoking cigs. Hey, you know what I do? I really do sound like that. Hey, Tony. I'm not gonna forget that now. I'm just gonna keep thinking about that the whole time I'm calling this race. Just some Italian godfathers calling a NASCAR race. Man, he drifts up by the wall. Let's get some excitement into this. See the 25. Yeah, Larry Dickerson. He's sitting in 7th. Still riding on with him as he's trying to make his way up to Brian Hennings. Yeah, I don't know about that camera. Shane gets around. Man, like I said, I am dealing with a voice that has gone out. Not feeling the best, but I wouldn't miss a race. Looks like Garrett in 77 hit the wall again. His outside's looking pretty rough. 51 of Morgan Cook, still looking pretty clean. You see the 18, Dylan, Dylan's gotten to the wall a couple times, but he's still rolling. Looks pretty clean still. I still think that everybody's going to be rolling the top the most. See, Dylan's getting a little bit lower to try to make a slide job up in front of Jamie Griffin here. He does. So he'll make that pass. I do believe Jamie is... Yeah, Jamie is 2 laps down. You see the 65. That's Austin Livingston. He's going to the bottom. He's trying to do a slide job. Of course, it cuts it away, and looks like he almost lost it. Get up in front. Slide job. Man, oh my goodness, he is drifting that sucker. Let's watch.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
I don't think there was a crash. No, well, there it is. Oh, he collected the 7. So that's what that was. It was funny. Did y'all like that? 65. Austin Livingston was really whipping it around here on that dirt.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, well, I got distracted. So there was the one Ross Phillips was leading. Now, new leader, the 18 of Dylan Bryant. Followed closely by Sean Langton. See Ross, he's going to do him a little slide job here. Oh, the 18 in the wall. He's going to get passed by both of them. And in the lead again.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
I had a feeling. Here we go. Dang, that's unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to mute up for a little bit. I'll keep the action on here. I just need to take a break for a little bit. You're watching Vector's Vision live from Bristol Dirt.
Green, green, green.
So we're back green, halfway through the Truck Series race on dirt. See Ross Phillips still leading. Can't find my mouse. There it is. I was about to say Sean Langton's in second, but I think he just got passed by the 51, Morgan Cook. So Morgan Cook goes to P2. Like I said, Sean Langton is third. Dylan Bryant, who had a scrape with the wall earlier, which is why you saw him lose the lead. That hurt.
All right, man.
Really?
Caution is
Okay,
out.
we're doing
Caution
this
is
again.
out.
If I had to guess, like I said, if I had to guess, who spun? I ain't judging. I'm just saying. Yeah, that is not on the 74. That is 100% on the 65. So, hey there, Brian Hennings. You're good, man. Wasn't your fault. 65 Austin Livingston. Looks like he got loose in front of him. Just nowhere for Ryan Hennings to go. So he kind of finishes off. I can't talk at all. Finishes what the 65 already started, was a self-spin, and he just kind of cleaned him off after that. So, at no fault of the 74. So, fourth caution. So far we've had 16 pacing laps. 47 to go from Bristol Dirt. I'm trying to mix in some angles. I know my talking has been very subpar, but you could definitely hear the difference in my voice tonight compared to previous nights. I had an idea I might not sound too hot. Hey Jacob, how about that Zeke Rondo? Let's be a little interactive. Everybody watching. Vote a driver of the day. Let's do that. Let's do a little driver vote in there. Who do you want to see win tonight's race from Bristol? Who we all cheering for? You had a 65 vote. Lights are out on the pace truck.
Green, green, green.
Hey John and Deb Langton. Good to see y'all again. He's running up there yet again. So there's a great chance he can get a win. It's just right now, well, Ross Phillips, as I said, that gets into the wall. So I wonder if that's going to open up the door a little bit for Sean. Let's get Sean on here. See him. And with the 51 of Morgan Cook, pretty close behind Sean. Sean got in the wall a little bit there. It's going to slow it down. He's in the wall again. So I think the 51 of Morgan Cook, slide job maybe. No, not enough room. I think Morgan did the right thing there to not go from the very bottom all the way up to the top. But he should get it here. No, he decides against it again. But these two racing it out is just going to let the one of Ross Phillips absolutely drive away. There's a slide job. I was expecting it at some point. So Morgan Cook will take second away from Sean Langton. And it looks like the 77 wants to do it too. Sean, hold on to it. Hold on to it. Sean's struggling with the truck. Now he's got it back under grips now, but I do believe he has dropped back to 18th. Or to 5th. See Garrett Hemlinger rocking that Last Thing We Need podcast. Check out that podcast on Spotify. Check out the Last Thing We Need podcast on Spotify and Apple Pod. That's right. I'm the producer, along with Cameron Hobbs and Justin Smitty Smith. Check us out. We talk about sports. Just kind of goofing around as well. We're just having fun here now. So I appreciate Garrett running that. Helped me out a little bit. Get some of y'all in there to listen. It's pretty funny. Personally, I think that at least. See, the 18, he's starting to come. Phrasing. He's starting to come for that position on Garrett. Oh, he's in the wall again. There's your leader. Here's second place. Yeah, that's right on board with the Morgan Cook. .65 looks like he might be low on power. He's getting driven by everybody. Hey Todd, appreciate you for watching. Again, Thad Miller was always at every race you drove. Love watching this, thank you. And I appreciate you for watching the stream the last couple weeks. Thad's looking good back there. You know, it's kind of funny. I was thinking about this earlier. I didn't say anything. I was just observing, but everybody's got some really white trucks for some dirt racing. Got Brian Hennings. He's the last car a lap down, or last car on the lead lap. Big old slide. Gets real close to Brian Edwards there. Looks like he might be struggling just a little bit with middle of the corner exit. I do believe right in front of him I saw the 3, Brian Edwards. The good wrench again. Solid scheme. Looks like Larry is having another solid day. He's currently running 6th. Started 11th, so he's picked up 5 positions since the start of the race. Got the 18. He's made his way into 2nd, so he's past Morgan Cook. Well, he's only got about 20 laps to go. Let's see if he can catch up to Ross Phillips. Ross Phillips is putting on a clinic. So we got 20 laps to go from Bristol Dirt. Race 4 on the season. Show y'all something real quick. Through 3 races, we already had 3 winners. You see Sean Langton, Dylan Bryant, and Morgan Cook all won. So the goal is to have a 4th winner. So 8 people make the playoffs. And we're about to have 4 of them locked in with a win. So this could get pretty crazy coming up to the... Oh, there's a caution. I don't know for who. Uh-oh. So let's see. So the one kind of whips underneath him. 65 puts it up in the wall, and he just kind of gets cleaned out. And like I said earlier, I think the 65 might be down a little bit on power. So, let's listen. Oh yeah, he's definitely down on power. me just 1 second. We are back. 14 laps to go. Ross Phillips still leads it. So it looks like we're going to have us a little shootout to end the race here. Ross Phillips looking for win number 1 on the season. Dylan Bryant looking for win number 2. Morgan Cook also looking for win number 2. And to add a little wrinkle into it, the 77 Garrett Helmlinger's right there looking to get his first win of the season as well. So the lights are off on the pace truck. Pace truck is off.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. Ross Phillips doesn't get the best start in the world. He does at least clear the 18 to keep the top line, which has been the preferred. Sean Langton with a big move to get up involved. He'll take 4th away from Garrett Helmlinger, and he's going to try to slide around the 51 and Morgan Cook, take 3rd away. So you see he's going to put pressure. He's now going to try to put pressure on the 18, Dylan Bryant, who is still trying to chase down Ross Phillips, who's been dominant today. They're sliding up against the wall. Ross Phillips goes a little bit lower on the exit of 2. They'll go right up to the wall in 3 and 4. Still trying to hug up that cushion that's right there by that wall. Absolutely dominated that top line. Oh, the one of Ross Phillips gets in the wall a little bit. Does that open the door for the 18 of Dylan Bryant? Looks like it does just a little bit. Ross Phillips with an excellent 3 and 4. 9 laps to go from Bristol. Dylan Bryant slides a little too much from that mid-entry up into the wall. You see his right rear quarter panels getting pretty bent in. I think Dylan Bryant has a pretty decent 1 and 2. 3 and 4. He is struggling. He's just grinding on that wall. I think the 18 of Dylan Bryant is trying to use every inch of the track to try to get as much speed as possible. But you can see it. Ross Phillips is driving away. Oh. A little too much wheel there. That's going to lose some speed, and I think that should allow Dylan Bryant to catch up a little bit. Oh, Dylan's stuck in the wall.
All right, man.
Oh.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Oh. That was unfortunate. Looks like Brian Henning's got a little loose. Had a little too much wheel in it. Slid back down and hit the water barrels for pit road. So, but he's still driving around, so doesn't sound too bad on power. So, 5 laps to go. Ross Phillips in the lead. To the 5, Jamie Griffin. He gets a wave around. So he'll be on the lead lap now. So we have 4 laps to go. We are pacing. Tonight we've had 6 cautions for, as of right now, 27 laps. So while we wait. So tonight, September 26th, another glorious Monday. We're on the Bristol Dirt. And next week, next Monday, hopefully I don't have a delay in my flight, I should be back from Talladega to stream the Charlotte race, our first 1.5 miles of the season. I'm so excited. I can't wait. It should be fun. Maybe we can, well, it's our 5th different style of racing. Hopefully, we can get maybe a 5th winner. I mean, it's doable. We shall see. At least I know Todd Miller will be there to watch. Pace truck has turned the lights off. He has pulled away. Ross Phillips waits. He can go at any point. He spins him pretty bad. The 18, Dylan Bryant. He gets a really good start on the outside. Keeps it out of the wall, maybe. Really big drive here. Oh, they're all bottled up. The 7, Sean Langton, he's going to get involved now. He goes up to the top. Garrett Helmlinger in the 77, he drops it down. Ross Phillips gets away real clean here. White flag in the air from Bristol. Ross Phillips drifts it into turn 1. And he'll have the exit of 2. He drives away from everybody. But it's not going to matter. Ross Phillips is going to win from Bristol. I just want to rewatch this right here. Sean Langton's in 3rd. He gets a little loose. Morgan Cook does a big old slide job. Took 4th though. I mean, that's a pretty good point. Started 4th. Finished 4th. Let me do something here real fast if I can get my Discord to work. We'll just slide him on up here real quick. Ross Phillips.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. How's that voice doing?
Dude, it is struggling. I tell
Here.
you what.
The Ebola else, ain't it?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I guess I partied too hard this weekend. But hey, man, pretty dominant. I know you finished second. You didn't take pole during qualifying, but you pretty much had this sucker under complete control all night. You were able to wrap around the wall like everybody else was, but you were just the fastest one around to do it. How did you do it tonight?
You know, I'm gonna put it this way: everybody else was out of their comfort zone. This is home to me, so I've got a lot of dirt experience. A lot of people weren't really running the groove that I was through 3 and 4. They're running up top, but they weren't digging the right front end of the cushion. And I kept seeing that, and the truck just turns itself. I mean, it's amazing. We just kept her hammer down and went.
Yeah, man, saw that. But I think now, right? Are you officially a part of Garrett's and Morgan's team? Like that's like official,
Yes.
official.
Yes, it was technically official in Orange Speed a couple of weeks ago. But this, we've been working strong together as a team, and it's just building and building and building. So
Yeah, it's like you all bring in a little something to the team. Garrett's pretty good at the old restrictor plates, and I mean Morgan won it, but so you're the dirt guy, huh?
I am the dirt guy. I'm amazing at restrictor plates too, but I love pushing. So just like you saw it in that opener at Daytona with Morgan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we
Man,
loved it, man.
you want to thank out there? Congratulations. Or I'll let you finish your statement first before I congratulate you.
I can't say, thank you to Taco Bell because we know where that ends up. But yeah, thanks to my teammates. Thanks to Orange Speed for having me on board and welcoming me in. The guy's been great. Thanks to my kids for leaving me alone again.
Yeah, that's always good.
And thanks to you for actually doing the stream, even though your voice is gone.
Yeah, it's basically gone. I want it to be back. I say next week it'll be back at some point, hopefully by next Monday. So.
Good. Well, we hope so.
All right, man. Congratulations. Enjoy the rest of your
Appreciate
night.
Thanks, Steve.
Hey, Garrett Helmlinger. What you up to?
I'm taking pictures.
Oh, you're taking pictures, huh?
Yeah, that was fun as hell.
Dude, you stay in the top 5 all night, but you kind of.
I was just trying to get there, dude.
I was about to say, I think if you could have made that last lap, what was it, 1 and 2? If you had a little bit better 1 and 2, maybe you could have did a slide job, but.
Yeah, once I saw he was up front of me, my goal was just to get second, and 2 weeks in a row, second place. Can't really complain. That means I'm in the best points position I can be if I'm not winning races.
Man, I saw Morgan really whip that. Did you see him?
That was a lot of fun. Everybody did really good. Literally the whole field. Just the fact that we weren't having cautions every time. We didn't have a single green single file restart and single file set up if we get a quick caution. So we didn't have any really quick cautions tonight. I'm sure we had like maybe 6 or 7 yellows, but it was overall a fantastic race.
Yeah, 6 cautions at 29 laps. Really not that bad for Bristol. I mean, they're really fast-paced laps. So
I almost brought you home in the win.
yeah, you almost did. Dude, I'm telling you what, like, my talking was pretty bad up until the end. I covered the end a little bit better, but yeah, I was trying to call out my my podcast the best I could, but it was kind of half-assed. But well, congratulations, you finished second. Can't complain about that. Anybody you want to thank?
Thank you. Thank everybody who comes in here week in, week out. Thank everybody who comes in here part-time, everybody who has anything to do with this league. You're the reason that I do it, the reason that Adam does it, and the reason that everybody does it. So, yeah. On to Charlotte.
On to Charlotte. All right, man, congratulations. I'll leave you in here, though.
Yeah.
Give me a second. So I'll meet up with the 3rd place finisher, Sean Langton. You got a copy?
Yep.
Well, man, you almost were able to make it maybe two weeks in a row, but that last caution kind of gave away any chance you really had. I think I thought maybe you could chase down Ross, but what did you need there in the end to ultimately try to make it 2 weeks in a row?
Yeah, I just don't think I had anything for Ross. Dirt's fun for me. It's not where I run a lot, but I enjoy it. It's all about throttle control, and I felt like I was good in one end, but the other end, I think Ross definitely had a better car. He could run a better line up there, and then I have a hard time beating it off the wall and staying consistent.
Yeah, I did see a lot of people were doing that. It's like the old. I'm not saying y'all were doing this, but there used to be like a little loophole you could do in like Martinsville or Bristol. You just ride the wall all the way around, but y'all were actually not doing that. Y'all just kept accidentally smacking the wall. Um, so it kind of also looked like y'all were hanging that right rear quarter panel. Was that like a guidance type thing, just kind of using that as your cushion against the wall?
That's the fastest way. I mean, honestly, the fastest way was to make a little slight contact and put the right rear up against it.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I was like maybe they're doing it on purpose. I wasn't real sure. But hey man, you finished third. Another great points night. I think this should keep you in first. Garrett, can you confirm that?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll keep you in first. So you're still having a solid run. And you have people watch the race, which I appreciate. I've seen John/Deb Langton 2 weeks in a row, so that's kind of neat.
Yeah, hi to my parents' home. Appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, like dirt's not really my thing, but we definitely have fun on it.
Yeah, hey, if you want it, I think we'll open up a mile and a half for y'all next week. How does Charlotte sound?
Yeah, that sounds good.
So we'll do that for you. But hey, congratulations. Enjoy your night. I know you didn't get the win, but hey, another great points night to try to build on that points lead. So I'll hopefully see you next week, right?
Oh yeah, I'll be here. Thanks.
Absolutely. And that was your third place finisher, Sean Langton. So that'll about wrap it up for us, at least. Garrett, you got anything you want to add real quick before I start winding this sucker down?
See you next week.
Yeah, I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for joining Vector's Vision live from Bristol, baby, but dirt. Next week we get back to something a little bit more normal for a lot of you race fans. A mile and a half. Same time, different week, different track. So we went 4 for 4, 4 straight weeks. Next week, can we make it 5 for 5? But till then, see ya and have a great night.